Hello everyone, how's your day? Welcome to Science Lesson for Physics students with me, Miss Rosa. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 1, the Respiratory and Circulatory System. Are you ready? Let's start! In this chapter, you're going to have two lessons. The first one, the respiratory system, and the second one, the circulatory system. The respiratory system. You can open the student's book, page 4 until 11. In this topic, you are going to describe the human respiratory system, learn that many vertebrates have a similar respiratory system, use the model to illustrate and explain a scientific event, and describe how a model can help understand a scientific event. Let's start from the respiratory systems. Here, the first one, air enters and leaves our body through nose. There are nostrils and mucus that traps the dust in the air we breathe in. And in lungs, they fill up with air when we breathe in. The bronchi branch into tiny tubes. We call it as bronchioles. Bronchioles ends in alveoli. The alveolus, as you can see from the picture, are tiny air sacs that like branches of grapes. They are covered by blood vessels that carry blood around body. In the alveolus, the gases exchanges. What happened in our body when we inhale? So in the inhale process, the air from nose moves down to trachea, into lungs, down to bronchi and passes to the bronchioles. Oxygen passes through the alveolus into the blood. So it will be nose, right here, and then bronchi, and then bronchioles, alveolus, and blood. Next, what happens when we have the exhale process? Oxygen is used to break down the food we eat to release energy. The carbon dioxide is produced in this process. The carbon dioxide passes from blood into the alveolus, then is removed from our body when we breathe out or exhale. How do we breathe in and out? As you can see from the picture, when we breathe in and breathe out, we have a different parts movement. So the first one, when we breathe in, our diaphragm contracts and moves downwards. Our ribs move upwards and outwards, and this makes our chest bigger, and air enters our lungs. While when we breathe out, our diaphragm relaxes and moves upwards. Our ribs move downwards and inwards. This makes our chest smaller and the air pushed out of our lungs. Do other animals have a similar respiratory system? Most vertebrates have nose, nostrils, trachea, and lungs that's similar with humans. Now let's continue to the circulatory system. You can open your student's book, page 12 until 18, and here are the goals. You are going to describe the human circulatory system and its function. Next, learn that many vertebrates have a similar circulatory system. And the last one, use a model to illustrate and explain a scientific event. What is the function of our circulatory system? Circulatory system transport useful substances such as nutrients and oxygen to the whole body. Our circulatory is made up of blood, blood vessels, and heart. First, blood. Blood flows around the body to deliver substances from one part to another. It carries nutrients, oxygen from the lungs to the whole body, or collect waste such as carbon dioxide, away from different parts of our body. Now let's see the blood vessels. First one, arteries. Arteries carry blood rich in oxygen away from the heart. While the next part is veins. Veins carry blood poor in oxygen towards the heart. And in the middle here, capillaries. Capillaries join arteries and veins that allow substances to move into and out of the blood easily. The third one, heart. Our heart pumps the blood around the body. When the heart contracts, the blood is forced out of the heart. When it relaxes, the blood flows into the heart. The heart has two sides. The first one is the left side. One side receives blood in rich oxygen from the lungs and pumps to the whole body. The second side is the right side. The other side receives blood in poor oxygen from different parts and then pumps it to the lungs. How does blood flow in our body? The blood rich in oxygen flows from the lungs back to the heart, and then the heart pumps the blood rich in oxygen through the arteries to the rest of the whole body. And then next, the heart pumps blood poor in oxygen to the lungs. In the lungs, the blood collects oxygen. The blood is now poor in oxygen. It flows back to the heart through the veins, and the cycle begins again. Two other animals have similar circulatory system. Many vertebrates have a similar circulatory system to humans. They have a heart that pumps blood around the body. The blood flows through the blood vessels, so that's why many vertebrates have similar system with human. I think that's all for my explanation. Thank you for listening to my explanation. See you in the classroom, everyone. Bye.